Hello everyone, VegasFake1965. This week's video, we're looking at a very simple auto storage system. I know it's long overdue for all the farms that I've built, so without further ado, let's find out. Welcome back everyone, VegasFake1965, and what I have set up here is a test to show you how this is going to work. Now the items that do not stack will be over here. The items that you're going to sort will be right here. Now inside here I have set up I put a stack of bones in here, and what happens is the rest of them will come through. This will stop at 41. You'll have one in this hopper here. The rest will be right down here. Same for the arrows. And then I added a little extra one here, ender pearls, since they stack to 16. You'll see they stop at 10. You'll have one here, and you should have 5 down there, and there they are. Up top, I've left this hopper out to show you how it's going to sort. So we'll add that hopper in right now and show you that it's going to go through just fine, and then we're going to get right on with the build. You'll see the items start getting pulled through here. You'll see a number of things happening down here, lights and all kinds of things happening. But down below, you're going to start to see items in here that are coming in. And as soon, there we go, we got to those, and eventually we'll get to the items that don't stack, like bows, and they'll end up down here. So now what we're going to need to make that happen, I mentioned earlier, we have filter blocks that we're going to put in here. Those filter blocks, if you're going to build the design that I have, you'll need 4 for each one. So with this 3 item sorter that we are going to need 12 filter blocks. And you can use whatever block you want. I'm going to use dirt blocks. So it's a simple matter of putting it into an anvil, and we're going to rename that to filter. And then we'll pull that right out, and now you have your filter box that we're going to use to build the exact storage system here, block by block. Okay, now we'll get on with the build. We'll first start by adding 3 chests, 3 double chests. And in the back of that, we're going to add ourselves in some hoppers. Make sure you crouch. And then we're going to throw some chests on top of those hoppers. Yep, that's what happens when you don't crouch. Then we will add some hoppers into the back of these. And then we'll add more chests on top of these hoppers here. And finally, another set of hoppers right back behind these. Now the reason I have this design set up this way is so everything filters down in through this chest, that chest, and finally to the bottom chest down there. Now back over here, we are going to need to place some temporary blocks. I'll just use these here. Because what we are going to have is we're going to have these hoppers, the next hoppers that we're going to be using, facing into these 3 blocks here. So again, we're going to crouch and add 3 hoppers into the back of these. That'll have them pointed right at those blocks. We no longer need those, because what we're going to add next is going to be our comparators on these blocks just below that. Now, if you would like, we're going to be adding these blocks anyway. They'll be permanent blocks. You could actually set your comparators down and then go into the back of those. I just find it's a lot easier, especially for beginners, to put a temporary block so you can get those aligned just correctly. Now from here, you're going to add your comparators to the back. Remember, the arrow is going to be pointing that way for those. Come back again. And we should have a total of 3 for each one. And underneath here, we're going to add a block here, kind of like a T is what we're making here. Now I'm going to add more because we're going to need some space, because the repeaters are going to go right on this spot right here. And above that, so you can see that T, and then it comes around like this. We're going to add our repeaters into the back. So a repeater here, let me remove this for a moment. A repeater here, and make sure those repeaters are facing towards the chests. I'll put that block back. And on top, we're going to add redstone dust, and it's going to cover this whole section in here. And underneath, we're going to add in 3 redstone torches right underneath these comparators. That's going to lock our hoppers for us. So if you've got it done right, it should look just like this. Feel free to rewind a little bit if you need to. Okay, now for our non-stackable items, I'm going to come over here. I'll probably leave a couple of spaces in between in case I want to add something else, but I'm going to line it right up with this one, just like we did. So we're going to add in our non-stackable chest here. Here, don't forget we need to crouch and put a hopper into that one. Another double chest on top of that. Crouch, put another hopper there. Again, we'll do the chests again. And this one here, you can keep going as far as you want. I'm going to actually take it a little further than I did there. Just like that. So that side, that for the non-stackables is done. From here, we want to add in a hopper right into the top of this because it should be lined up right even with it. You can even go one more chest if you wanted to. I'm not going to do another one. You can if you like. So you're going to put one hopper facing right down on the top of that. And from here, it should be one above this hopper here, as you can see. And we're going to run a line of hoppers right behind that one, all the way to the back over here, till we get to one more on the end. And that's where we're going to set our double chest up top, where we can drop our items in there to have them sorted out by our sorting system. The next step is going to be to set up our filters and the items that we would like to have sorted. Okay, now your sorting system should be working just fine. So as you notice, the light's not off because there's nothing in there at the moment. So we're going to take this one that's pointed, the first hopper that's pointed directly into that comparator, and we're going to take our filter blocks and put them in the back 4 spots, just like that. Drop in the item that you would like to have sorted. It will then start filtering through the system. We'll go on to the next one. Same thing. And the last one, filter box in the back. Same thing, and they'll all start filtering down through there. The lights will then be on. You know your system is working. Just double check to make sure down below the rest of the items did come through. Excellent. So now we can take the remaining items and drop them all into our chest, and it should start sorting everything out and working just fine. So that is a storage system that I use. Nice, simple, and easy, and I hope these step-by-step instructions help you in your Minecraft world. If you like this video, click that like button. If you want to subscribe for past or future videos, click that subscribe button. It really helps me and lets me know I provide great quality content for you guys each and every week. So until next week's video, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.